So one of my favorite videos of all time is, and I can't find it and it's pissing me off, is one of my clients. I worked with her during her most recent pregnancy, which was about 4 years ago. And during her pregnancy, she was still able to do pull-ups. And I just thought that was such a cool friggin' thing to, you know, be able to brag about for her. But I realized the way that we train pull-ups is way different than most other people, because not that we're so much better, it's just we use different exercises that work a lot better. And one of the exercises we use is the double kneeling lat pull down, while other people will train traditional lat pull downs, or you'll see these benches where like it'll be a weight stack, you'll have your pull-up bars, but you have these little benches that you can kneel on that raise you up and down to make you lighter. Never in 20 years, right? And the 73,000 hours I've spent on the gym floor training people, yes, I did the math. I've never seen one person go from using those machines to being able to do pull-ups on their own. However, I've seen a ton of people go from doing 0 pull-ups to being able to do pull-ups with this method right here. And I'll tell you the reason why right now is because of the positioning you put your hips and your shoulder blades into. What do I mean? Let's take a look at this one, right? So when you go to do a pull-up, how are you hanging from the bar? My knees are extended, my hips are open, I'm right here, right? When you do a lat pull down and you do those benches that you're kneeling on, you're sitting down like this, which completely changes the physiology of the way your shoulders and hips are working together. So one of the things we did, we realized you gotta get a dual cable bar and a bar that can connect it to. I'm gonna come down to this double kneeling position. Now, I like to go underneath, for me that's even with the silver poles, where the bars connect. My knees are together, right? My toes are in, my heels are out. I'm gonna drive my hips all the way forward, right? Basically be the guy. Some of you guys will get that joke, some of you guys won't, right? And I'm gonna drive my shoulders back, bringing my chest up. It looks like I'm hanging on a pull-up bar. And now from there, I'm gonna keep my glutes tight. I'm gonna squeeze my shoulder blades back. I'm gonna start to pull with my butt. I'm gonna squeeze my butt cheeks tight like you had some bad Chipotle. You're laughing because you know you've been there. Then I'm gonna squeeze my shoulder blades together, and then finally I'm gonna finish it up with the bar. And what this does is it puts me in the same position I would be hanging off of the bar, where I'm able to engage my 3 main core stabilizers, right? My glutes, my abs, and my shoulder blades. One of you personal trainers watch this and be like, well, Jay, those aren't the muscles of the abs. No shit. We're talking about the stuff that actually fucking works, not the stuff they teach you in the book. And I'm squeezing. And what I like about it is I can get the full extension of the bottom, so I can adjust the weight, right? And I can get the full extension up top. So this way I can initiate the pull through my shoulder blades. And you'll just do your typical reps, whether you're going for 7 reps, 14 reps, 20 reps, whatever it is. You get the benefit of being able to micro adjust the weight stack because it's a cable training machine, but you're able to put yourself in that exact same position that you'd be in if you were hanging from the bar. Like, let's take a look over here, right? If I was gonna go and hang off this pull-up bar, I'm gonna go off the rings. I'm gonna jump up on this bar, it's gonna be like goddamn Free Willy, right? Hold on, hope I don't fall. That would really suck. Look at my pull-ups. Look at my hips. Look at my shoulders. Look at my chest. What does it look like? It looks like the exact same position I just had on that bar, right? Now when I go to pull, I'm gonna initiate by squeezing my butt and my shoulder blades, and then I'm up, and then I'm back down. The only difference is I'm not on my knees. We're gonna leave that joke alone. So basically, you're putting your body in the right position to use your foundational muscles to get you in the right position so you have a stronger base to pull from. The example I make is this. Imagine trying to fire a cannon from a rowboat. Let's say that again. Imagine trying to fire a cannon from a rowboat. What's gonna happen? It's gonna be fucking all over the place. Now, if you put that cannon on the ground and you screw it into the ground, you go to fire that cannon, it's gonna be a more powerful shot. Why? You have a stronger foundation. That's what an exercise like that is gonna allow you to do, is put yourself into a better foundation to pull from, so eventually you can do your pull-ups on a set of rings or a bar, or wherever you might want to do them on. So guys, that is the double kneeling lat pull down. That is the fastest, most effective way to build your pull-ups. And the good thing about it is if you're in the gym, typically what I'll do, right? You'll have your bench press set up, and you'll probably have one of these cable stations right next to it. Very simple, very simple. You go back and forth. Barbell chest presses. While you're resting from your barbell chest presses, you go and you do a set of pull-ups or kneeling lat pull downs. You go back, you do your bench presses again, you go back, you do another set of kneeling lat pull downs to be able to build yourself up to your pull-ups. So now if some of your buddies are going in and they're like, hey, you wanna go do pull-ups today, You absolutely can. You're just gonna do a modified version of the pull-up that's gonna give you the same exact benefit of everything else. It's gonna let you slowly work your way up to the point where you can do your pull-ups, all right? I know a lot of personal trainers who cannot do pull-ups, all right? It's kind of sad. I know a lot of United States Marines that can't do pull-ups. They should be ashamed of themselves. However, I have a lot of my moms and stay-at-home dads, well, my stay-at-home moms and my dads, that came out really wrong. It'd be funny if it was that way though, right? That, you know, they come to the gym part-time, they work out 3, maybe 4 days a week if they're lucky, but they're all able to do pull-ups. Why? Because they took the time to build the foundation from the ground up the right way, all right? And that's what you guys can do with an exercise like that also. So, hopefully that makes sense. If you have any questions or you're not sure how to take this and apply this to whatever equipment or situation you find yourself in, like always, reach out to myself so either me or one of my coaches can get back a hold of you and give you maybe some tips or some guidance or just some advice about how you could take this concept and apply it to what you got going on. And if it works out really well, leave me a comment below. Let me know how it worked out. And if you're really sore the next day, feel free to leave a hate message below. I love hate messages. I will get back to you and show you some love also. Guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one.